हेलो गाइस, अस्सलाम वालेकुम यूट्यूब चैनल। तो आज मैं आप लोगों को बताने वाली हूँ ह्यूमन एनाटॉमी के बारे में। ये हमारा बुक है ना, ह्यूमन एनाटॉमी। तो इसमें ना फर्स्ट सेक्शन जो है अपर लिम्ब, उसकी ये डायग्राम दी गई हुई है। और इसका जो इंट्रोडक्शन है, इंट्रोडक्शन टू दी अपर लिम्ब, द फोर्स एंड Hind limbs were evolved basically for bearing the weight of the body and for local motion, as is seen in a quadruped. For example, crows or dogs. The two pairs of limbs are therefore built on the same basic principle. Each limb is made up of basal the segment or greatly and a free part divided into the proximal, middle and distal the segments. The greatly attaches the limbs to the axial the skeleton. The distal the segments carries to the 5 digitals. टेबल 1.1 ये इसकी टेबल दी हुई है। टेबल 1.1 हीमोग्लोबिन पार्ट ऑफ द लिम्ब्स की। इसमें अपर लिम्स हैं और लोअर लिम्स। ये अपर लिम्स आए जाते हैं। नंबर 1 शोल्डर ग्रेडली, शोल्डर जॉइंट्स, आर्म विथ हमर, elbow joints, forearm with radials and ulna, various joints, hand with carpals, metacarpus, 5 digits. नंबर 1 लोअर लिम्स में है जो हिप ग्रेडल, हिप जॉइंट्स, थाई विथ ह्यूमर, नी जॉइंट्स, ली विथ तिब्बा एंड फिबुला, एंकल जॉइंट्स, फुट विथ tarsal, metatarsal and 5 digits. However, with the evolutions of the erects posture in man, the function of weight bearing was taken over by the lower limbs. This the upper limbs, especially the hands, become free and gradually evolved into the organs having the great manipulative skills. This has become the possible because of a wide range of mobility at the shoulders. The whole upper limb works as a joint lever. The human hand is a grasping tool. It is executally adaptable to perform the very complex functions under the control of the brain. The unique position of man as a master mechanism of the animal, the word is become of the scale the momentum of these hands. पार्ट ऑफ द अपर लिम्स के पार्ट है। वी हैव seen that the upper limb is made up of 4 parts. Number 1 shoulder, number 2 arm of brachium, number 3 forearm of intrabrachium and hand of mains. Further subdivisions of these parts are given the below. Also see the tables 1.2 and figure the 1.1. नंबर 1 है the shoulder regions include the pectoral or breast regions on the front of the chest, the axilla or armpit end, the scapular regions on the back comprising the parts around the scapula. The bones of the shoulder the greatly are the clavicle and the scapula. Of these, only the clavicle the articulates with the axial skeleton at the sternoclavian joint. The scapula is the mobile and is held in a position of muscles. The clavicle and scapula articulated with each other at the acromiculical joint. Number 2, the arm, the upper arm of brachium extends from the shoulders to the elbow or cubitics. The bones of the arm is the humor. It is upper and meets the scapula and from the shoulder joint. This shoulder joints per momentum of this arm. Number 3 है the forearm, the antebrachium extended from the elbows to the varus. The bones of the forearm are the radius and the ulna. At the upper end they meet the lower end of the humors to from the elbow joints, and their lower ends meet the carpal bones to from the varus bone. The radius and ulna meet each other at the radial joints. The elbow joints permit momentum of the forearm, namely flexions and extensions, the radial ulna. Joints permanent rotatory momentum of the forearms called pronation and placements in a midi-flexed elbow. The palm forced upward in a subnations and downward in a pronations. During the lost momentum, the radius rotates around the ulna. The hand menus include the first carpal support by 8 carpal bones arranged in a 2 rows. The hand proper are metacarpals support by the 5 metacarpal bones and 5 digits. गाइज ये इसका चार्ट बना हुआ है पार्ट ऑफ द अपर लिम्स का. इसमें शोल्डर रीजन है, अपर आर्म है, फोर आर्म है, हैंड है और पार्टिकुलर रीजन्स ऑन द फ्रंट ऑफ द चेस्ट, एक्सिला और इम्पेटिस अपर ऑन द बैक, वेरेस्ट हैंड अपर और बोन ऑफ द शोल्डर ग्रेजुअली क्लेविकल कार्पल. उसका जॉइंट्स में लिखा हुआ है स्टेनो क्लेविकल जॉइंट, क्रोकोलिकल जॉइंट. तो ये इसकी ये पूरी टेबल बनी हुई है. आप लोगों को अगर मेरा वीडियो पसंद आए तो लाइक करें और शेयर करें. थैंक यू.